This one tip will help you guys get into Crimson no matter what rank you guys are. It's going to be about cutting lanes, applying map pressure, all that good stuff. We're going to be going through, reviewing some gameplay specifically for this topic. I actually cut out some clips and then showing you guys exactly what I mean by cutting the lanes, okay? So in all these clips we're going through, and I want you to realize where we actually are, what we're doing, and how we're cutting the lane. So the first thing we're going to talk about is just the impact it has on the map, right? So right now, look on Karachi. We're on P3, and look how far we're pushed out. We are pushed out in red because I know they're spawning there. So we get the first kill, and we're going to back away. We're going to back away and stay in a corner. We're going to wait. We're going to take our time, wait, patiently, go through, and look, another player pushes through. And again, we're just being annoying. This guy is looking for me, but he doesn't know where I am. He's running past. And now we get another kill, and we instantly reposition. Instantly back away, that's 3 down. We go for a different angle. Same thing on Rio, okay? We look right now, where are the danger zones? Got teammates behind me, so I'm not worried about the pinch. For me, the pinch right now, if they come through, my teammates should pick that up, okay? This is why kill feed's so important. Sorry, the minimap's so important, because my teammates, I now know where they are. They can watch that. The next thing is garage, which my teammates now has. So the first and immediate thing I need to do now is watch my right. So we're going to go through and watch the right. You see what I mean? Because that was the immediate danger. No one else is watching that. Look at the minimap. No one is watching the right. So now we're going to go through and hold boxes. And what you're going to realize is the quicker you get there, the easier it is to kill them because they're going to be sprinting. So now we hold it, and there's a fourth. As soon as we get that kill now, we can decide what we want to do. We can push out and do what you want. Same situation here. I'm the only one on the hill. I know they're going to come through the top, so I'm taking my time and I'm trying to get them. We get one, we go through, we watch the left, and again, it's all about the minimap. There's another one, that's 2 down. The third's going to be there. We know the fourth is on the left, and we take him out. And as soon as I get that kill, what do? We push out again. I want you to realize what we're doing. We're not sitting on the hill here. No, we are holding it from a higher angle. If I got this kill, if I got the kill and stayed on the hill, I'm letting them have pressure. So let's watch this out together. Look, I'm actually going forward. I'm off the hill now. Most people are scared to get off the hill, but think about the bigger picture. That kill was worth more than that 1 second. And now you can see we push up. Again, I'm off the hill, but guess what? I get another kill. So now I've got 2 kills, and we may have lost like 1 or 2 seconds, but it's not the end of the world because now we gather more time. Immediately, I thought, okay, as soon as we get those kills, we know they're spawning on the other side of the map. I need to be at an area where I can stop them. And there you go, another kill. So it's all about cutting the lanes, all about pushing forward. Look at this situation now. We get one. I always mark them. Why? Because sometimes I let them go. So right now, I don't mind letting him go. And if I miss my shots, as long as he's live marked, my teammates will get the kill. But we get the kill, immediately we watch out the window. I know they're spawning there. Now think about it from their perspective. I killed one teammate, so that guy's dead. These two now are trying to push the hill. And now look, as soon as I make one shot, they're now looking at me. They're looking at me. We go through. I slow them down. I go across. I slow them down. I'm now behind them. They're not even worried about me. Why? Because they're so worried about the hill. They run towards the hill. And guess what? We're right behind him. We get the kill. That's a 2-piece, and we move on. Same situation there. We're on P2. This one is probably the most important one because whenever I'm coaching people or even watching people at like the gold level, most of the time they sit on the hill, and I really don't like this play. I like to go to the right, push out, and trap them. We know that the opponents are coming through P5. So why not set up here? Look where I am now. I'm stopping them from leaving that P5 building. I'm making it really hard for them to get into P2. So now all my teammates have to do is watch the front. Look at this. We go through, we take out one, we take out the second. Now instantly, for 30 seconds left, they basically can't break this hill right now because 2 of them are going to be by themselves. So we now are in a 4 versus 2. It's always about cutting the lanes, always about pushing out, gaining map control. Same situation. Look, we're pushing out, we're playing an off angle. We get one, immediately we reposition. Okay, every time you guys get a kill, I want you to reposition. It's one of the most crucial and effective things to do. Don't stand in the same spot. They're going to look at the minimap. They're going to know where you are. They're going to go for the trade. But look what we're doing. We're getting a kill. We're backing away, repositioning, getting another one. That right there was a fantastic play. We get a 3-piece and we break the hill. Always cut the lanes, okay? Control, we get 1, we get 2. So right now, what's going on? There should only be 1 or 2 in the hill. So immediately, we're going to go through. I'm going to trust my teammates to take out the other players on the hill. Then only probably 1 or 2. And I'm going to watch the spawners. Why? Because the spawners are going to be the ones running. They're going to be the free kills. So and there you go. We get another 2. And now I can back away and help my teammates. That round was a little bit hard because it was quite late. But same situation here. Can I get on the hill? Absolutely. But I would rather cut the lanes. I know they're going to be coming through the left, right? I know they're going to be coming through the left, so I'd rather watch over. I'd rather watch over and let my teammates get on the hill. There's another one. And once you get the kills, you can then have so much more impact on the map. Okay, going through, let's have a look at the minimap together. Where do my teammates spawn? So there's 2 spawn points here. One is directly in front of me in P2, and the other one is behind me on the right side. So let's see where my teammates spawn. Let's look at the minimap together. You see how my teammates spawn there? This is really important. So even though I'm watching this area, you expect them to be here. Look at my teammate. He just spawned on my right. Okay? You see on the right, my teammate just spawned there. So instantly I realized that they're coming behind me. So I turn around, I chuck a nade at one area. So use some equipment, we chuck a nade. I use a trophy. I know I'm by myself, so I'm trying to cut the angle. I'm trying to go for a different lane. I'm trying to wait for my teammates here. I'm buying some time. I go through and I get another kill. So me just by myself there got so many crucial kills. Right now, my teammates are on the point, and I know that the enemy's kind of tweaking right now. Look how close it is to the end. So I get one, I get two. Instantly, I cut the lanes. I know where they're going to come from, their spawn. So what do? I go through, I take my time, I go across, get some timing, get the third. It's all about cutting the lanes, being impactful, being annoying. Look at this, P2. Why would I sit on the hill at the back when I could push forward, get these kills, and get map control? Map control is crucial. Cutting lanes, getting map control, they're all the same thing. And we have so many clips there. It's my favorite role in Hardpoint. I love doing it. I think I got really good this year at actually doing it, kind of perfecting it in certain scenarios. One thing you have to be careful for is you don't want to overcommit. You don't want to be in scenarios where you're overcommitting too much and you're losing your team to spawn and stuff like that. What you want to do is, like right now, look at this. We're going through, we get one. As soon as I get this one kill with my teammate, you're going to see what we do. We kind of back away slightly. We're like, okay, we pushed out a bit too far. We back away and we get on the hill. So sometimes you have to adapt it. You're like, right, okay, now they're spawning this side. We turn around and we read the spawns. You want to make sure you're utilizing and keeping the good spawns and just keeping them trapped in the bad spawns. That's kind of the main thing. Let's keep playing this out. We got a few more clips there. And equipment is another key thing. Equipment is very important. Another really kind of important focus point is like you're seeing it right now. I think this is a perfect example. And then we can kind of just play out the rest. But if you look right now, my main job, okay, is when I'm cutting the lanes is to look at the minimap, find those angles that they could be pushing from. But realistically, what I'm actually trying to do is I want to get easy kills. Everyone wants easy kills. So I'm trying to catch them while they're sprinting. And let me show you what I mean. Right now, if I was to hold the angle from, let's just say here. If I was to hold the angle from here, okay? So after I get the first kill, let's play it out again. So we're watching the flank just in case he pushes us. He's not there, so we're going to watch the front. And there you go, we get the first kill, okay? So right, I'm going to pause it right now. There's 3 down, by the way. Look at the minimap and the kill feed. There's 3 down. So if I was to stay right here, okay? If the player was to go on the bridge, you see on my left the bridge. If they go on the bridge, what's the first thing they're going to do? The first thing they're going to do is pre-aim me, right? So instead of doing that, I'm going to go into an area where I'm isolated and they have to sprint out in the open here. They have to sprint out in front of me. Look at that. He jumps out and I get the kill. Now I know the game's done, so this one was a little bit of a weird example, but let's just assume it wasn't. They would have to do the same thing. They would have to jump through the front. You see how we're ready for that gunfight? That is a crucial thing. You want to catch them while sprinting. You want to utilize off angles. What you're seeing right now is off angles. We're getting 1, we're getting 2. Same situation here. Look how far pushed up we are, because I know my teammates have the other side of the map. So we go through, we get 1, we back away, we should be able to get the second here, and there you go. Now I'm going to read the spawns. They're coming behind us. Okay, we've done that. I thought the clip would extend, but same thing here. Look, the off angle. They're not even expecting this. So we get 1, instantly reposition and get the second. Look, we're just constantly repositioning. Constantly getting kills, repositioning, reading the spawns. I now know they're coming through the back, and I'm okay with that. With 25 seconds left, we don't mind holding the new spawns here. That's okay. Same situation. We're going to go through. The new hardpoint's about to be activated. We get 1. We're going to go across and get the second. Instantly, I know they're going to be in the third till we go through. Just cutting the lanes is so impactful. You just want to make sure you're making the game easier for your teammates. That's kind of the crucial thing. And like I said, try different things. The more you guys practice, the better it will be. The reason why I think this is one of the most important tips to kind of work out is because you're getting map control, and with map control you can really do anything. Even if the other team's better than you, if you have map control, like look what I'm doing now. Look at the off angle I'm playing. Can we just pause this? There's a player in front of me, there's a player top third, and there's a player on my left, okay? If we can get one of these kills like that, and now look, we're finding the second. Think about what just happened. Can you see the player on the right? That's top third. He's now by himself. We have completely stopped their attack. We have completely stopped their attack. They are now 2 versus 1 on the hill. If my teammates were to get that kill now, we have just slowed them down. So your main job, your main goal is slowing them down. Like I said, use the minimap, use the kill feed, just slow them down. Look at that guy, blatantly cheating. I was clearly frying his ass. But yeah, right now, same thing. We're going through, we get 1, we're gonna jump. We know they're coming through middle like we went through earlier. We're holding that middle, we watch the bridge, and we're just stopping them from progressing across the map. It's as simple as that. Very, very important skill set. You guys can watch people like Shotzi, Abizi, Hydra. They are probably the 3 best examples of cutting lanes and just utilizing different angles, different positions. Like right there, we did the slide cancel, we're slowing them down. Just be annoying. I think I've got really good at kind of maximizing my chances here. Look, we get one, we jump off. I actually fail this one, but I should have got that one. But that was more of a misplay from me. But I'm getting really good at kind of getting comfortable with different positions, different angles, just finding the gaps. You're seeing it in a lot of these clips. Like, I know this is like a highlight reel, so obviously there's times where I do die, but most of the times when I'm cutting lanes now, I'm finding a lot of success. And another thing is, you get comfortable with your route. You get comfortable with the way you're going, what route you're taking. Like, even in this situation, I'm not panicking about the hill. I'm simply taking a route. I'm like, you know what? Let's cut the lanes instead. Right now, instead of jumping on the hill, let's watch for the reinforcements. You see, we get the second. Now the guy on the hill is by himself. I'm going to go through that last one, and we're going to end it there, okay? This is our last thing we're going to go through. We're going to analyze and we'll end it there. Let's kind of skip this a little bit. It's hard because I'm doing on OBS, so it's hard to plus or minus by like 10 seconds. It goes by like 20 seconds, so we're just going to wait out for a second. And the invasion one's really important. Okay, so right now, you can see they're going towards A. Most of the time, people stack the left. They kind of panic. But what you're doing is you're giving up map control, and that's not what we want to do. We want to keep it. So I go through middle, first of all. We slide counter to the head glitch. This guy, he's clearly running to the hill, right? They only have 15 seconds. So what do? We get an easy kill. There's one. Okay, perfect. Now we go to the left. We're looking at the kill feed. What does that mean? It means one person, Stard is on the hill. Okay, cool. He's on the hill. We're going to go through. Very important now. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to run on the hill. Why? His teammate, I can see him on the right. His teammate is going to watch the cross. They are hoping that we run across so they can get an easy kill. So instead, I take my time, I hold it. Now we get the second kill. Now the player on the hill has no backup. I've killed two people. The player on the hill is by himself. We go through. My teammate is there and he gets the kill. You see? It's all about pushing forward, maximizing your chances of winning the gunfights, just playing off angles. And if you can get two kills, you're in a great spot. I saw something Crimsix said and I really liked it, his insight on it. He said sometimes a two-piece is better than a three-piece. A two-piece and staying alive is better than a three-piece and dying. Why? And at first I thought, okay, what is he talking about? But when he explained it, it made a lot of sense. So look, this guy has won the most championships in the world in Call of Duty, so I'm never going to doubt him. I'm going to listen to what he says because he's the GOAT of Call of Duty. For me, it's Scump, personal favorite, but Crimsix is the GOAT in terms of winning. Sorry, side topic. Anyways, yeah, he said, when you get a three-piece, in hardpoint, you give them the opportunity to reset because they are now playing as a team, right? And that makes sense. So what happens when you get a three-piece? When they spawn up next to each other at the same time. So when they spawn up now, they are going to have a team element where they're gonna set up a push together. There's three of them, but if you kill two of them, two is a duo. Two is not a team. So right now, look at this kill feed here, right? Look, I think I get two here. So we get one, we get the second. That right there, and playing my life is better than getting a three-piece and dying. And that makes sense to me. Like right there, we get another two-piece and play our life. So if somebody on your team could do that, if I can do that consistently, get a two-piece and play your life, like right there, we're getting a lot of two-pieces, right? And what he said was when he watched Hydra, he realized, this was last year, by the way, when they won champs, he goes, Hydra was always getting a two-piece and playing his life. And he goes, when he did that, that's when they won the most matches. He goes, when you get a three-piece, obviously it's good, right? In certain hills, it's really good. You push them back, but sometimes you give them the opportunity to reset as a team. And again, it was a weird one because obviously three pieces are good, right? But he goes, if you get like a 4 down on a certain hill, they have the opportunity to play as a team again. You're not really going to be impactful. So when you get a two-piece, you're just slowing down the other two players and it goes into a cycle. They can't really break a hill 4v2, but they can break a hill 4v4, you see? So sometimes you just mess up their cycle as a team, and getting those two pieces and playing your life is really impactful. Now, if you can get a three-piece and play your life, obviously that's still impactful, probably even more impactful, but it's more about playing your life in those situations and not being greedy. And that's the big thing. When you're cutting the lanes, it can be very easy to over challenge. So something I've got a lot better at is getting a kill, backing away, playing my life. Think about it. If they haven't found you and they're looking for you, that is very valuable because they are now scouting for you. They're wasting their time, and sometimes that's more important than getting that extra kill and dying because they are looking for you. So if you can cut the lanes, get a kill, back away, let them look for you, you are buying so much time for your team. YouTube, you guys have been fantastic. Down below, the support's been crazy. You guys have been going absolute rogue on the videos. I really appreciate it. We are closing in at 25k subscribers. Absolutely insane stats. I don't even know how we got here, but hey, you guys are insane. Like I said, absolutely unbelievable community. And yo, we're almost there, man. Black Ops 6 is around the corner. As we prepare for Black Ops 6, a lot of these tips are transferable, man. A lot of these tips are transferable. Like cutting the lanes, you're going to do that in Black Ops 6. So right now, use this time to practice. While everyone else is kind of chilling, they're not really playing the game. If you guys are serious about improving next year and you want to practice, use this time. This is the time where people are resting. This is their summertime to get ahead and be better for Black Ops 6. YouTube, you guys know the drill. Drop a like on the video and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.